I know you used to be a rapper too, man. Can we get a couple bars from you now?
Playing, man.
I know bullshit. You know I was. You know I didn't want them bars from you.
Come on, man. Stop, man.
Fooled you.
All right, what up, world? It's your homie Sway. Shade 4-5, Sirius XM, of course MTV News, of course Rap Fix, Bolo Entertainment, world famous wake up show. This is Thisis50.com.
All we do is stuntin' with the paper. The ball and make a hater wanna hate us. Haters can't take it when they see the money makers. We make a whole lot of money.
It's a pleasure to interview you, man.
Man, pleasure's mine, man. Pleasure's mine.
Word. Yeah, my mama ain't gonna believe it.
I like what you do. You're a funny dude, so I like people who take a different approach to how they interview and how to get information out of artists. That's the big chess match. Yeah, so I watch you, man. Straight out of Chi-Town, we got a chance to have him on the show.
What do you do when you have that difficult person to interview? You know what I'm saying? That's not really giving you anything.
Yeah.
You know, he's just bland, just too sexy, too cool to answer questions.
I laugh at him. I mean, why are you sitting on the couch? Or why are you even agreeing to do the interview if you're not willing to talk? To me, it's just counterproductive when an artist or entertainer sits down in an interview seat to be interviewed and not relinquish information. You know, I might crack a joke or talk about things that have nothing to do with what they think we're going to talk about, and then take it around full circle and see if we can come back to a source of information.
The last question I asked you in the first All Live on was, is there anything that you fear? And then it was Dre and Eminem. What's changed since then? #1 guy in the rap game.
We knew more about 50 before his Get Rich or Die Trying came out. We knew who he was. People like him, people like Jay, when we, Reasonable Doubt days, when he first came out, and even prior to that, when he was traveling with Original Flavor and just coming off those streets, we knew who he was.
You're from Oakland, California, the mean streets of Oakland, man. What was your upbringing like?
I grew up in an area of Oakland. They call it the Murder Dubs right now. That's what they used to call it, the Rolling 20s.
Were you in a gang?
Nah, we didn't have gangs when I was growing up. My family was it still is a very prideful family. So the upbringing I had, man, we talked about revolution and you know what I mean, and how not to get caught up in the system. I'm gonna have Evil and Bad joining me this Wednesday.
So who is Sway?
Right now, man, I'm just a fan of music. I've always been that. When me and my partner King Tech came into the game, we were fans of hip hop culture, not just rap, everything from the graph writers to the DJs, to the beat boys, beat girls, the consciousness, all of it. I'm still that same person. I always wanted to be a contributor. So now I think broader, I'm older now. I try to see beyond the box. Coming here to MTV was a really great move.
What are you holding back for?
Why do you have to be?
I'm just saying.
No, why you gotta be putting me under pressure and stuff? Let me say it in a second.
Okay.
Sway.
I'm gonna just sit down and listen.
How did you get here though? That's like really puzzling. I would think that they would be threatened by it. Yes.
I think that's why they hired me. I didn't go to school for this, so they were looking for someone who was immersed in the culture, and they approached me a few times. My partner Tech and I have always done radio. With the Wake Up Show, we helped break a lot of artists.
Eminem.
Met a retarded kid named Greg with a wooden leg. Snatched it off and beat him over the head with the peg.
We even played early 50, back in the day, even prior to How to Rob, and we always created platforms for underground artists to get mainstream success because we were on mainstream radio station. And initially I wasn't interested because we had so many things going. And I didn't really understand MTV at that time. I just thought it was just a pop platform. Once your MTV Raps went off, I kind of stopped looking. I wasn't into the boy band era. And I finally said, okay, let's try it. It's as simple as that, man. That's what this show was all about, too. Giving people opportunity and allow them the opportunity to connect with people like yourself.
That's dope.
When you ask me back to your original question, who am I feel like I'm a vessel. As long as I'm here or doing what we're about to embark on with Shade 4-5, I'm a vessel just to, give people information that they can trust, help people discover new artists, that maybe they can enjoy, and then, you know, share a little bit of this experience I've had over the years.
I used to watch you on TV, and I said to myself, man, he can't give a damn that much. But, you know, just being here in your presence, whatnot, and, you know, talking to you, I can tell you really do care.
Yeah, no,
You
man.
really wanna
Can't give a
reach
damn
the
that
people.
much. You funny. I used to have problems hiding my facial expressions. When somebody would say something I just thought was crazy, you know, and people would be able to read it. You know what I mean? Like, you think he's BS. So I stopped trying to hide it. I'll just say it to a person. Man, I don't even sound right to me. What do you mean by that?
Taking Sway, world famous wake up show, you know, we balling out here in Cali, you know.
I remember sitting down with Biggie and asking him questions that at the time was, you know, I look back at some of the questions we were asking him and I was like, man, what was in me that day to ask him, hey man, they said you did this to Pac. And I'm like, man, what was I thinking?
You know, in the whole Tupac death, they would say Biggie set it up or Puffy set it up. Or you want to comment on people?
I ain't that powerful.
You know, like Pac would just call out names and it was like, huh, that guy too? What'd he do? You know what I mean? But I wasn't on the East Coast with him when he experienced what he experienced.
Thug life like this.
We back right here with Tupac.
When I diss y'all, it's not because I'm ungrateful.
Craziest groupie story.
I call them fam, but fans of mine, they want to give me their resume.
What will they do to show you their resume?
All right, so we here in the studio. Chris, what we about to do right now, man?
I'm play some of the new album, man.
Hey, so you got the thing going on at Show 845,
Yep.
XM radio and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? What's next for Sway?
Well, that's right now. That's a priority to me. Just getting that show off the ground, and we've been working in partnership. You know, MTV and Shade 45, so it's a great little partnership to make happen. The partnership with Thisis50.com, you know, working hand in hand, man. I think it's been mutually beneficial. So I appreciate, you know, you guys. You know, Ramon Dukes, head of hip hop, director of hip hop here, helped nurture that relationship, and it was something we always wanted to do. So.
You got that, Doug? You got that?
I got it. I was just soaking it
It's a
in.
pleasure interviewing with you, bro. I like how you get down, man.
Already, man.
Keep holding that torch.
Hey,
all right?
I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, all the knowledge that I got right here, man.
Just be respectful to your craft. Well, I don't think everybody does that, and you get respect back. You're doing a great job, man.
Appreciate that.
Man. I mean, you know, matching and.
I'm trying,
doing
dog.
your
One day at a
thing,
time.
man.
I just got a stylist.
You got a stylist?
I just got
Word?
Yeah. Well, you know, one of them groupies and
Yeah,
whatnot,
yeah,
they want to
yeah.
get a job up at Thisis50. It's like, look, I'll style you, get me.
Okay. Is
look
that
at my
all? What
resume.
else is she doing? Is she just styling? Does it end there?
All we do is stuntin' for the paper. The ball and make a hater wanna hate us. Haters can't take it when they see the money makers. We make a whole lot of money, whole lot of money. All we do is stuntin' for the paper. The ball and make a hater wanna hate us. Haters can't take it when they see the money.